providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years. And by See the Trainer with locations in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
When you're looking for reliability, innovation, and performance, look no further than Woodhouse Ford. From the powerful F-150 to the versatile Escape and the spacious Expedition, Ford offers a lineup designed to meet your needs and exceed your expectations. Take advantage of exciting offers going on now. Browse our inventory online or in store at one of our 3 convenient locations in Blair, Omaha, and Plattsmouth.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Let's get moving, Nebraska. Show us how you stay healthy and you could really make a difference. Capture these moments, whether it's a walk in the park, playing with your kids or pets, biking or swimming, or even cooking a healthy meal, and share them with us. Each week, one lucky winner will choose a school to receive a $500 donation from Medica. Join the fun and make a difference. Submit today at newschannelnebraska.com and your school could win $500. Stretch Across Nebraska, presented by Medica with News Channel Nebraska. NCN Sports is presented by Currency. Need financing for RVs, ATVs, or other expensive items? Currency is here to help. Visit GoCurrency.com today. Faith Regional Health Services. When you need exemplary care, have faith. And by Teammates Mentoring. Join the team, be a mentor. Visit teammates.org today.
Regular season finale between Northeast and Ellsworth. And we got a fun crowd here tonight as we're getting ready for this battle between the Hawks and the Panthers. And it's going to be a little bit of a comeback effort for the Hawks if they want to get back in this thing and make their way into the ICCAC D2 tournament. Got a little ground to cover, and it could happen tonight in upset fashion. Caitlin Devin along with Lou Siefker here with you from the Cox Activity Center in Norfolk. The Hawks at 7-17. Panthers coming in at 19-10. And this is a big battle for Northeast.
Yeah, they need a win here tonight. Both they and Southwestern Community College are right now tied at 4-13 in the conference, and they're tied for next to last. So if whoever doesn't make it between those two teams will not be in the tournament. The top 8 teams make the tournament. So Northeast needs to win tonight, and then hope for a Southwestern Community College loss. I'll admit I don't know exactly what the tiebreakers are. These two teams split earlier this year, and then but Southwestern has a better overall record. So you certainly would like to have a big win here for the Hawks and have Southwest lose.
Well, it's a big battle, and especially playing a team like Ellsworth, who is currently third in the standings, currently tied with third. They have 3 other teams with them, with Iowa Central as well as IWCC. So this is a big game for them, too, in terms of seeding. Things could be really big tonight. And we'll take a look at some of the players who could make big impacts. We'll start with the Panthers. Trey Burris is a 6'1 guard from Milwaukee. This is a guy who can do pretty much anything.
Yeah, he was big the last time these two teams played. They played on December 11th, just like the ladies, and Northeast lost by 10, 89-79. Trey Burris was 21 points and 9 rebounds. He was big time in that game. For Northeast to try to pull the upset, you're going to have to control Burris and force somebody else to step up to beat you.
As for the Hawks, we talked about these guys a lot last season because they were crucial. It's the Lincoln High gang, Bryson Thanes, and of course Vincent Garrett, our player to watch. Garrett averaging 21 points per game, 6.3 rebounds per game, and 24 starts. He has been very good, and he's an electric player who can make the game switch it any direction in favor of the Hawks.
Yeah, you'd love to have Garrett step up here and have a big night tonight, and the sophomore night, as it were, here in junior college. So likely certainly your last home game. A guy like Garrett, you'd love to have a big game tonight, certainly capable of going off and scoring a lot of points.
Remember the last time that we were here watching that Northeast and Central Community College game? It was Faines and Garrett that put on a show in terms of slamming the ball back and forth. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm just watching Faines there a moment ago. He threw a dunk down here in warm-ups. Big guy at 6'9", and you'd love to certainly see him have a big night as well and have some thunderous dunks to get this crowd going.
Kind of reminds me of you, watching you throw it down yesterday.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Except you were doing it on a 4-footer, so.
Yeah, and mine was a 360 windmill jam, but,
Ellsworth and Northeast, it's a big one to wrap up the regular season. We'll head into our top play, or our school spotlight coming up next on News Channel Nebraska.
Heart problems can affect anybody, but there's things you can do to try to prevent them and to treat them right when they pop up. Let's learn more about it from an expert at Faith Regional. I'm joined now by Shane O'Brien, the manager and exercise specialist at the Cardiac and Pulmonary Rehab Unit at Faith Regional Health Services. Our topic today is heart health, and starting with heart attacks, what are some of the symptoms we should be on the lookout for?
Some of the typical symptoms that you hear about are stabbing pain in the middle of your chest, radiating down your arms, left and right arm, maybe radiating up to your neck, shortness of breath.
But this could be different for women, especially women that are having symptoms of cardiovascular disease.
Absolutely. Women's symptoms seem to be more subtle. It could be extreme fatigue. You could have back shoulder pain, toothache. Women tend to put other people first and poo-poo their symptoms, and when it could be something more serious.
And so when we're talking about heart health, we want to prevent problems down the road. What are the things that people should be doing throughout their whole lives to make sure they're heart healthy?
Exercise. We want to be exercising at least 30 minutes a day, most days of the week. Nutrition is very important. You want to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, fish, chicken, lean cuts of protein.
With the prevalence of heart problems, that means being able to respond quickly is critical, and CPR is a way to go about that. Now there's the hands-only method. What is that?
Where they used to teach you'd give 2 rescue breaths to every 30 compressions, now it's just continuous CPR. Call somebody for help. You got to get 911 activated. Then you just go right into compressions, 100 to 120 compressions per minute.
What can people do to make sure that they understand how to perform CPR?
Faith Regional has been out in the community teaching hands-only CPR. We teach it up here in cardiac rehab. Like every 6 weeks we have a class. Just look for ways to find that education.
Do you recommend that everybody learn that skill?
Absolutely. Even if you weren't able to perform that skill, you could tell somebody how to do that skill.
Well, Shane, thank you so much for joining us.
You're very welcome.
Taking a look at our school spotlight, brought to you by Currency. If your business needs financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers, all you need is Currency. Check out gocurrency.com. Northeast Community College, they are playing here at the Cox Activity Center in Norfolk, Nebraska. 25,000 people here in the city, nearly 5,000 in this school, and they are the Hawks. My name is Kalen Devin, joined by Lou Siefker as we take a bit of a deeper dive into both of these teams. We'll start with the Hawks. At 7-17, they've struggled as of late. They failed to make over 500 in each of their last 6 seasons. Last year, they did see a bit of promise going 11-17. This year, it's a bit of a down year, 7-17, but can finish it strong here and find a way to make that tournament.
Yeah, that's what you want to do here is find a way to get in a tournament, and anything can happen at that stage, in postseason. But if nothing else, I think these guys want to win their last home game, especially these sophomores, and go out, the last home game a winner, and they'll have that opportunity. But it's going to be difficult because Ellsworth's an excellent basketball team.
I think that one of the big things for Northeast is besides that 11-game losing skid they had in the middle of the season, they've been playing a lot of close games. And besides for the last few games, they haven't won a lot of those close games. They're currently on a 3-game losing streak. Lost to Kirkwood by 8, Iowa Central by 1, IWCC by 6. Before that, we're able to get a couple single-digit wins, but for the most part, they've been on the losing end of a lot of single-digit games.
Yeah, that just tells you that you're close. You got to be able to close it out. But at least you're in the conversation. You're not getting blown out very much. I think the big thing tonight for Northeast, it's a good offensive team. They average about 77.5 points a game, but unfortunately they're giving up 84 points a game. So you got to get it done on the defensive end. This is an Ellsworth team that can score, so you've got to bring it defensively.
Well, how big of a win would this be for Northeast playing an Ellsworth team that is currently 19-10? This team started off 14-2 to open up the year. As of late, Ellsworth's been a little slow. They've been to 4-8 in their last 12 matches, which is not where they wanted to be from the earlier part of the season, losing some tough battles. And currently in the last 5, they're on a 2-game win streak, but are 2-3 in the last 5 with losses to DMAC, Kirkwood, and Marshalltown. And for a lot of those games, a lot of them haven't been super close toward the end. So they're trying to get back in the win column, see if they can win a 3rd straight game here today.
This is gettable game. I mean, Ellsworth's a good basketball team, but 4-9 their last 13. So a gettable game for Northeast. And as we mentioned, a big game for really both teams. Northeast just trying to get into that postseason tournament, the ICCAC conference tournament. And for Ellsworth, you're trying to improve your seed. You're trying to be the number 3 seed going into that tournament. So really both teams, aside from Northeast just playing this last home game, both teams have something to play for when it comes to postseason.
Last year, Ellsworth finished 4th in the country. This year, they're trying to finish in the top 2 of the conference and earn a big seed. As we get our starters on the floor, there's a look at Northeast. Chase Williams, Vincent Garrett in the starting lineup here today, as well as Jackson Clausen just getting his 2nd start of the season. Also have got Bryson Faines and Colin Nick. 3 of your 5 starters are from Lincoln High for the Hawks. As for the Panthers, Rav Rendawa, Tavian Brown, Trey Burris, Enki Diarra Gentis, and Rawlings Comanda. Pretty cool to see how the Lynx have represented up here in Northeast Nebraska.
Go Lincoln High, right? I mean, that's at least some familiar faces surrounding you if you're one of the Lynx here on the team.
It probably pains you to say that, though, right?
Well, as a Northeast Rocket, yes, but I've moved on. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was in the dinosaur ages.
That was before that.
Did basketball even exist back then?
The beach baskets were a lot of fun back in the day.
Tip-off is won by the Panthers, and we are underway. It would be a big win on the road for Ellsworth if they can get this thing done. Northeast trying to end the season strong. 3-pointer, and that's good. Panthers start off with a 3. Diarra Gentis with the bucket.
Yeah, Diarra Gentis there in the corner. No hesitation. Catch and shoot.
6'7" freshman. He's from Marseille, France. Pass inside. Garrett wasn't looking for it. Back to Comanda, and he lays it in. Hot start for the Panthers.
Yeah, 2 quick buckets. Northeast got to take care of the basketball. Got to win that turnover battle.
3-pointer. That's good for Vincent Garrett.
And Vincent Garrett got bumped on that shot. Looked at the official like, are you going to call that foul?
Back inside. Comanda, and he loses the basketball. Faines comes up with it. Both Panthers who have scored, and Comanda and Diarra Gentis, both from France. As Garrett goes to the rim, can't get it. Faines with the rebound, back up, trying to get it to fall, and draws the foul.
I'll tell you one thing, Faines is at 6'9", he's a big guy too. I mean, he's a strong guy in the post. Just won that battle, just out-scrapped a couple Panthers for that rebound. Gets fouled on the putback.
Faines' free throw is good. averaging 50% from the free throw line this season. 6'9" sophomore.
Baines had 16 the last time these teams played.
Garrett nearly grabbed the offensive rebound. Instead, it's Brown. Tavian Brown. Jumper blocked by Garrett. He made up the ground, but Brown stays with it and finishes.
Well, that's just great effort by both those guys. A heck of a block, but Brown stayed with it and made something out of absolutely nothing.
Three-pointer, that's no good by Chase Williams. Offensive rebound, and Thanes gets it stuck between the backboard and the rim.
Another offensive board for Thanes.
It's a bit of a different starting lineup between these teams. Northeast will retain possession. All 5 starters on the floor from Nebraska. Three-pointer, far side, no good. Thanes with the rebound to Garrett. Garrett flies to the hoop. He's got 5, and it is a 1-point Ellsworth lead.
Lincoln High Lynx linking up on that one.
Tough shot off the glass, no good. But 5 starters, all from Nebraska for Northeast. Meanwhile, for Ellsworth, for the 5, not even from the U.S. You've got 2 from France, 2 from Canada, and Trey Burse, the lone U.S. man from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
In France, that's a long drive.
You know, if there was a bridge from Maine to Europe, the closest point in Europe, it'd still take, I think, 36 hours to drive.
Wow.
Don't ask me how I know that.
How about on a boat?
Colin Nick gets the first free throw to go.
Don't have that answer for me, huh?
I don't know everything.
Yeah, you do.
What I do know is Colin Nick has tied the game at 7. Couldn't get that other free throw to put the Hawks ahead. Randawa over to Brown. Good ball movement by the Panthers. Diarra Gentis back inside to Comenda, and a bit of a collision underneath. Everybody's up okay with 2 shots coming for Ellsworth and Enki Diarra Gentis.
There's a good give and go there between Diarra Gentis and Comenda. Physical play there at the rim as well.
Free throw up and good. First one drops for Diarra Gentis. About a 70% free throw shooter. Misses that one. Rebound is tipped to Vincent Garrett. Colin Nick covered tightly. Inside, it's tipped and back into the hands of Williams. Clausen for 3 and hits it. Fires up the crowd and puts the Hawks up 10-8.
Jackson Clausen, what a great high school player he was back in Wausau, and see it right there, good pull-up jumper.
Ball is tipped and stolen up to Thanes. Thanes goes up and lays it in with a finger roll.
Big fella getting out and running the floor.
Thanes with 4. Or 3 points, rather.
Yeah, Thanes didn't think that was a foul, but I think that was pretty obvious foul. But when you're 6'9" like that, you're going to move people when you're going after that, when you're reaching for the basketball.
You look at Josh Clark there a moment ago in his 2nd season for Northeast, wearing the beautiful red blazer. There's a nice drive, doesn't quite fall. Offensive rebound, back up, no good. Thanes grabs the board off of a couple good looks from Diarra Gentis, but he can't quite finish.
A strong rebound by Diarra Gentis, but didn't finish.
Ball is tipped out of bounds. Four minutes through the first half of basketball. Speedy move from Brown, Tavian Brown, underneath, and a foul going against Clausen.
I'm saying Clausen reached. It looked like he was trying to get the tie up underneath there. Official right there on the play.
Jackson Clausen will take a seat. Sonny Singh checks into the game for the first time.
Singh was the leading scorer last time these teams played at 18 points.
Diragentis, his pass out to Brown, a three, good! Diragentis, 7 points, and he is the go-to player so far for the Panthers.
Got a nice looking jump shot out there. Got to close out on him quicker.
Williams, step back, baseline, good! Answer from Chase Williams.
That's a tough shot, falling backwards. Still got that one to go.
3-point Hawk lead. Nice drive and a foul. Rawlings Commenda going to the line.
It's going to be on Faines. That's his second.
So we'll most likely see Faines come out for a little bit.
Still a lot of time left in this first half. You got to switch from the girls, the ladies, the women, 4 quarters to 2 halves. You think they'll ever unify that?
I was just thinking about that. Not if they were going to unify it, but thinking that you look up at the clock, oh, there's 15, 18.
Yeah.
We've got 4 20-minute quarters. No, just 2 20-minute halves.
It used to be on men's and women's was 20-minute halves, and then they changed the women's game to 4 quarters.
Both free throws. Rawlings Commenda get them to go. 14-13. Singh leads the Panthers up the floor. Nice drive, jumper, in and out. Offensive rebound is won by Burrows. Gets it back for 3. No good from Luke Brown after a few good looks. Panthers with some good ball movement and then get it poked away. The sophomore guard from Papillion La Vista. Chase Williams leads the ball up the floor and over to Singh. Back to Brown. Burrows kick, Singh, a 3. In and out. Hawks not able to get a few of their last good looks to go, and now a spin move inside. And Willie Patterson III loses the ball. Vincent Garrett misses a shot at the rim. And an official's timeout as Patterson III slowly coming back to the bench. You might have to take a seat here.
Well, so far, the last couple of times down, Ellsworth turns the basketball over, but Northeast not able to capitalize on that. I think if we talked about that, you want to win the turnover battle, but you certainly want to make Ellsworth pay if they're are careless with the basketball. So far, Hawks have not been able to do that.
So I'll look at Brian Bender, head coach for the Panthers. Randawa up to the glass, blocked off the glass, and Brown tried to tip it up to Singh, who wasn't ready for it. Open lane, left hand, and a foul. Clark doesn't like it. Here's a look at the block. Vincent Garrett and Keegan Burrows.
Yeah, if Garrett he's got some hops, doesn't he?
First free throw, no good by Ishur Singh Sarai. Here's a look at the foul. Called on Burrows. Second free throw is good. Colin Nick is back into the game. for the Hawks. Tied up at 14. Singh up the floor to Nick. Inside to Garrett. Garrett works his way in and puts it up and down.
Good hands by Garrett there to keep control of that basketball and still turn and score.
Such a fun player to watch. Part of the reason why Lincoln High was so good just a couple of years ago. Made a nice tournament run.
Well, Ellsworth just struggling to take care of the ball right now.
Three-pointer, Vincent Garrett off the back of the rim and no good. Rebound collected by Themba Chuma. Three-pointer from the wing, and that's in and out. Chuma with the rebound and fouled. Quez Curry took the three, and Chuma gets the rebound and a chance at the line.
Yeah, the offensive board by Chuma gets rewarded for his effort, gets a chance at the free throw line. Both teams have been pretty good on the offensive glass so far. 3 offensive rebounds for the Panthers, 4 for the Hawks.
Chuma gets the shot off the glass and back down. Hawks maintaining a 1-point lead. Themba Chuma trying to tie the game, which he can't do yet. Scotty Johnson's first time into the game, leading the Hawks up the floor. Forward from Denton, Texas. Vincent Garrett, tough shot. Wanted to draw the foul and didn't get it. Open lane for the drive. Burris going to the line for 2. It has been a physical quarter. First physical half for the Hawks. 7 fouls against Northeast, just 2 against Ellsworth.
It really has been very physical on both ends of the floor. Now, Trey Burris, the sophomore, redshirt sophomore from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, gets the first free throw to fall.
Josh Clark still getting in a talk with the official here about the call, latest call.
First, Coach Savela was looking pretty sharp. Now Josh Clark over there sporting a nice sport coat.
I mean, I thought Savela's was the better coat, but seeing Josh in that blazer, I mean, it is.
Some guys can just pull it off, like me.
Like Josh Clark. How about that shot? Vincent Garrett somehow gets it to fall in.
Yeah, Garrett's really feeling it right now. You can see the confidence in his eyes.
That's a big shot on the low post. An answer back from Chuma. And another bucket right back for Vincent Garrett, who is dominating for the Hawks early.
A lot of contact there, but no call either way.
Then he gets a steal. Garrett lays it in. And Brown with the block off the glass. Garrett is still there. Oh, he throws it down. Vincent Garrett gets the crowd on their feet.
They went down. The last bucket was still down the floor off the block. They get the ball up the floor, and Garrett with a slam jam.
Three-pointer on the wing to slow down some momentum. Ishar Singh Sarai with a 3. And a timeout on the floor called by Brian Bender. Take a look at this. Rises and throws it down. 24-22, Hawks with the lead over the Panthers.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people. And we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast for the night.
A fun back and forth first half, a 24-22 lead for Northeast. We're 11:30 to play in the first half. Vincent Garrett's got 15 points.
Yeah, he's played a heck of a game. I tell you what, if you live in this area, you got to get out here and watch some Northeast games. These games are fun. There's so much back and forth, a lot of action at the JUCO level.
You look at their record, 7-17. It doesn't matter, and nothing matters for Vincent Garrett. 18 points in this first half.
In the zone, Vincent Garrett.
If Northeast is going to win this game, he will be the reason why. Turnaround jumper, no good. Trying to tip for the offensive rebound, and steps out of bounds. DeShuma couldn't quite keep it in. Northeast leading by 5. And they're trying to make a statement at home and see if they can have a chance in the postseason tournament. Garrett to Brown. Low post shot. No basket.
Gonna call offense or on the floor?
It is on the floor against Ellsworth.
Watch his shoulder come down, but yeah, he's not set. Brown, or rather Burris was not set there. And so that's his second foul. Burris got to sit down for a little while.
Luke Brown, the sophomore from Hobart, Australia. Shot into an open. Scotty Johnson kicks it in the corner. Singh for 3. Connects on the three-pointer. Sonny Singh.
Again, Sonny Singh, last time they played, at 18 points. Guy that can put the ball in the hole.
Eight-point lead. Panthers. Tough shot and a perfect bucket. Tavian Brown.
Brown's been really good in this first half. Able to drive and penetrate. Get the ball all the way to the rim there.
Seeing a screen from Johnson. Dishes. Colin Nick. Head of steam. Turn around and kick to Brown. Brown gets it up and down.
That was a really good pass there by Nick. And Brown almost lost the handle on it, but was able to regather it and go up and score.
Ball tipped out of bounds. It stays with the Panthers. Well, head coach Brian Bender for the Panthers. And ECC had one of their best seasons ever last year. 29 wins. Second most in school history. A Region 11 championship for the first time in 38 years. I mean, this team was fantastic. A trip to the NJCAA D2 tournament. They finished 4th, which was their best finish in 47 years. And Bender won the North Central District Coach of the Year. He was fantastic last season.
That's a great season. You're absolutely right. That pass inside there to Kamanda, who is 6'11", and you had Singh, who is not nearly 6'11". He's about 11 inches shorter than that. Couldn't do much of anything other than to foul the big man.
Rawlings Kamanda misses the first free throw. So our first half is brought to you by Yankton Medical Clinic. They're building a legacy, one patient at a time, one generation at a time. From family practice to expert specialists, they're here for you today and every day. Three-pointer, Garrett is unconscious.
Wow, what a ball game.
Back on the other end, a nice penetration and bucket from Hubert Bayagamba.
I'm sure Ellsworth knows by now you got to find number 20.
Garrett will take it.
He checked.
No good that time. Good ball movement. Ellsworth trying to get back up the floor, and Singh gets the steal. Sonny Singh, he'll pull up and get it to go. Second three of the game for Sonny Singh, and Northeast takes an 11-point lead. 38-27. Hawks are flying in Norfolk.
Darling, I believe everything's gonna be alright. No need to worry because you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. Just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back. We got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
We got your back.
Well, one way to avenge a 10-point loss from December is to make three-point shots. Singh there knocks that one down. The last ball game these guys played, Northeast Community College was 6 of 23 from downtown for 26%. They're only about 26% on the season, are the Hawks, but they're shooting the lights out right now. Singh knocks that one down, and we've seen Garrett. He's made like 2 or 3 of them, right?
Yeah, the Hawks average about 6 three-pointers a game.
Yep, and
they've got 6 with 8:37 to go in the first half.
Just going to say they're going to surpass that easily tonight. At least you hope. I mean, they're on par to shatter that tonight.
Depends. Things can always level out. We'll find out what happens. Hot starts might not always stay the same, but the Hawks are trying to make that the case here. End of the ball game. Tanner Berggren is shot no good. Rebound by Brown. Luke Brown to Vincent Garrett. Garrett off the roll. Too much. Here comes Tavian Brown. Bounce pass to Berggren. His three. That's short. Luke Brown with the board.
The Browns on either team snaring a lot of rebounds here. Tavion Brown he's a small guy. He's got 6 rebounds already. He's only 6'3".
Garrett drives, nearly lost it, flips it over and has it stolen. Bayagamba was standing there and gets the steal. Now Bayagamba fakes the 3. Looking inside for Commenda. 3-pointer. Good! Tavian Brown comes back with a 3.
Tavian Brown got 7 points to go along with 6 rebounds here in this first half.
Singh bounce pass. Johnson waits patiently. Gets it to go.
Yeah, good job. You're right. Didn't rush that shot.
Bayagamba, 10-point Hawk lead. 7 to go in the half. Bayagamba leaves it to the left. Sonny Singh grabs the rebound. Maybe the Hawks will slow it down.
Yeah, that's no fun.
And a turnover.
There's a little miscommunication there between Singh and Johnson.
A couple new faces in for Ellsworth. Jack Scrivener, a freshman from Leon, Iowa. Rav Rendawa back into the ball game. So is Trey Burris. Rendawa, bounce pass to the wing for Brown, and then he goes inside, and Tavian Brown's first half continues to be spectacular.
Yeah, he's taken over for Ellsworth. He has kept them in this ball game.
He's got 9 points. Garrett, pull up, blocked, gets his own rebound, and goes with a foul.
Well, that's a heady play. That ball's blocked, but he stayed with it. And not only gets the rebound, but scores and gets fouled.
Oh, how about Tavian Brown? 6'3", going up to get the block on Garrett. And I like what he was planning to do. He was planning to go and run out and get an open shot on the fast break, but Garrett gets his own rebound and converts it into points. Ball is lost. Rawlings, Comenda can't keep it, and then that's blocked. A back-to-back block from Tavian Brown as Colin Nick went for the jam, and Nick gives him a little nod.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me that time.
Tavian Brown has got to be, he's got to be thinking maybe there's some D1 scouts in the building.
Clausen throws it into traffic. It's stolen. And then Burris not able to hold on. It goes back to the Hawks.
Sometimes when these games get so fast-paced, they get a little bit sloppy, and that's what's happening right now. A lot of turnovers back and forth. Northeast with a 10-point lead. You want to be able to control the turnovers.
Vincent Garrett draws the foul. This will be 2 shots.
I like that with Garrett. He's not just settling maybe for a 3-point jumper. He's taking the ball strong to the basket, get fouled. Sometimes
Garrett,
when guys are having good shooting nights, you start thinking too much about perimeter shots, but he's been able to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket.
Vincent Garrett averages just under 21 points per game on the season. He's got 25 with 5:33 to go in the first half.
Have yourself a ball game, young man. 25 points, not even halftime yet.
On his way to what could be a career day. Nice drive and a good bucket. Tavian Brown continues.
Boy, that time he got around Garrett, and nobody picked Brown up to stop the dribble.
Garrett spins, right hand finish. 27 for Vincent Garrett.
That's a Brown versus Garrett game right now.
Burris kick to Brown. And guess who's on him? 15 on the shot clock. Burris drives, left hand, doesn't quite get the roll. Xavier Burns with the rebound. Garrett to Burns. Blocked, gets his own rebound. Burns kicks a 3. Brown no good. And a foul against Garrett. Just his first foul. Great effort, Rawlings. Comenda getting the block. Burns stayed with it.
Yep, now Burris at the line for a 1-and-1. That's the 9th team foul for the Hawks.
(46-34), a 12-point Northeast lead. They jumped up big early. They jumped up early, and we'll see if they can hold on to it. Burris at the line. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. It's our player to watch, just 2 points.
Yep.
He's 2 for 3 from the line.
And with 21-9 last time these two teams played, so that's a good sign for Northeast.
Misses this free throw, but the offensive rebound pulled up by Tashuma. Another offensive board and blocked from behind. Still fighting and no foul call. Clausen with the basketball to Burns. Here's the drive, right hand, up and under for Chase Williams.
Williams did a good job breaking the defense down.
Good ball movement and a two-handed throwdown. Rawlings Comenda.
Yeah, Rawlings Commenda doesn't have to jump very high. He's 6'11". Made the most of that one, though.
Into Garrett. And a foul called on Quez Curry Jr. Vincent might have to be a little careful.
Yeah.
Gets the benefit of the doubt that time.
And that's only the 6th foul, so no free throws this time. Next one will be 1-1.
Stick around for our halftime show, brought to you by Visit Kearney. Find it all in Kearney and Insurance 365, the healthcare specialists you want to do business with. The drive, shot no good. Commenda with the rebound off the miss from Nick. Burris up. A foul against the Hawks will put Ellsworth on the line for 2.
That's going to be, it was on the floor, but that's the 10th foul, so Burris will get 2 free throws.
Trey Burris, 2 points. He's 2 for 4 from the line. 3:25 to go in the first half. Gets that one to fall and a chance to make it single digits. Northeast has been flying on the heels and the back of Vincent Garrett. 27 first half points.
Yeah, he has been incredible here in his first half.
With the way he's playing, you know he's going to get some looks in D1, or at least D2 for sure. Back up, Commenda wanted another dunk, has it knocked out of his hands, and in the hands of Curry Jr., who misses the 3. Garrett off the glass and down with a foul and a big smile to his team.
Well, it's something to watch when a guy gets in that zone, and Garrett's there right now. He's feeling it. That was and again, I mentioned it earlier, his ability to take Ellsworth off the dribble and get to the rim, he's been exceptional at that. A chance for a 3-point play and 30 points in the first half.
Second foul on Rawlings Commenda. Another look. Hard off the glass and gets it to swirl home. With the free throw, 30 points.
Hey, Drake Wise! Drake Wise! Drake Wise!
2:45 to go in the first half, a 12-point Northeast lead. There is a shot and a foul. Tavion Brown.
Yeah, Brown has been exceptional. It's just that Garrett's had so many big plays, but Brown has really kept his team in this ball game.
He's got 13.
13 points and 6 rebounds, which again, most of the time, that's a pretty good first half.
Oh, and a couple blocks too.
Yeah, he's been exceptional. It's just that Garrett's having the game of his life here tonight.
Enki Diarra, this is Chase Williams. Williams. Colin Nick. 10 on the shot clock. Brown. Under to Garrett. Vincent Garrett doesn't get that one to fall. Nearly comes away with the foul. Now he gets the ball and going to the line. Brian Bender can't believe it.
Yeah, Brown got that rebound, and
Brian Bender gets teed up. Technical foul on Brian Bender.
And not happy with the no call on Brown off the rebound. We'll see it here. We thought if the foul was there, but Garrett gets the ball and takes it in, and he gets fouled. And certainly Coach Bender not happy with that no call on Brown and then the foul call that goes Garrett's way. So now you got a have a couple of free throws, you're probably going to have. I mean, Garrett's going to get 2 shots plus probably the 2 technical free throws.
Could be a massive boost for the Hawks. Unbelievable. Garrett hits the first.
Yeah,
another tee and Bender's gone. Bender is gone. He just gets tossed from the game. Continuing to talk to the official.
I think Bender was, I don't know if he was warned or not, but the implication was there, and he kept going after the officials and finally gets that second tee. So.
Yeah, Bender, he did get warned initially, then got the first tee, and then the official said, "Coach, I don't want to hear it anymore," and he kept going. And he's walked out of the arena.
Well, you knew it was coming because he was still chipping pretty hard on the officials.
Wow. Garrett able to make the. How many free throws does Vincent Garrett have? Do we know? 6, 5?
He'll get 6 because there's 2 technicals and the 2-shot foul.
But he already made 1, and then he was fouled when Bender was kicked out.
Yeah, he got those 2 free throws already. And
okay. I think it's that one to go. He's got 1 more? No? Okay.
Now, okay, those were the technical. Those were the technical free throws. Now this is the 2-shot foul that was originally called. Historic night brewing here for Vincent Garrett. 34 points already.
All right, I'm all caught up on the score sheet. And Garrett keeps making it 35 for Vincent Garrett. 2:13 to go in the first half.
Yeah, first half, folks. It's first half. 35 points.
So I believe Dwayne Melton has taken responsibilities of head coach.
I think Vincent Garrett needs to send a thank you to Coach Bender for getting thrown out, giving him 4 extra free throws.
Wow, I cannot believe this performance, and there's a foul, nearly a steal. I mean, this has been unprecedented, what we're seeing tonight.
Yeah, it's been a very physical game. Both teams really attacking the basket off the dribble, and you've seen a lot of contact, and therefore a lot of fouls have been called.
First free throw from Enki DeArgentis is good. Second one also drops. All right, we'll see if we can settle down. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Northeast leads by 13. So Bender's going to spend the rest of the day in the locker room. Nick lost it out of bounds and going back to the Panthers.
That's 7 turnovers for Northeast, 9 this first half for the Panthers.
Down the floor is Tavian Brown, who continues to have a fantastic game with the feed and the 3. DeArgentis, his third 3.
Really good shooter. Did that with a man closing out on him.
Garrett off the glass and no good. Maybe forced it that time. Ellsworth, they've got momentum. Rav Randawa inside. There's a whistle and a foul. An easy call on Colin Nick.
And it was a smart play as well from Shuma there to allow the, once that big, your Colin Nick gets into the air like that, Let him get in the air and then go up into contact.
Free throw is good. Demba Chuma to Shuma. So just to recap you, Brian Bender, head coach for the Panthers, has been tossed out. 2 technical fouls in a row. So right now, Dwayne Melton leading the charge as head coach with Ben Tanoff right next to him.
And Northeast has to keep their aggressiveness here. 9-point game with still a half and under a minute now to go.
Williams drives up, good, and a foul.
Chase Williams at 5'11", so quick and physical. This game this is not for the faint of heart. Lots of physicality, lots of fouls have been called. Technical fouls have been called.
When that double T happened, I was just stunned. Drinking an energy drink while that happens, you're right, that's not for the faint of heart. 12-point lead. Ellsworth trails. Brown, he's been the go-getter today. Inside to Shuma, he's had a nice game.
Boy, Shuma around that rim is something. Both teams on a pace for at least 100 points tonight.
60-50. Not much separation between shot and game clock. Clausen, a heat check. That's no good. Offensive rebound by Johnson, then taken away by Rendawa. Kicks a 3. Curry, no. And Northeast takes a 10-point lead, 60-50. Into the locker room. A high-scoring game as the Hawks go up on the Panthers by 10. Stick around, our halftime highlights, stats, and more coming up next on News Channel Nebraska.
Ashoff Construction of Osmond does it all when it comes to general contracting, from agricultural storage buildings to commercial office buildings, retail warehouses, or concrete contracting. No job is too big or too small. The AGI Sentinel buildings help safeguard crops and valuable assets, and Ashoff's professional builders handle the job from the design through the completion of the build. For a free estimate, contact Scott at 402-748-3551 today. Visit AshoffConstruction.com for more information.
My name is Corby Schwers. At Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, there really is a difference. We are not a numbers bank, we are a people bank. Everything is based on our employees and our customer base. But the personal feel and honestly the true commitment from top down from the organization believes in the communities and believes in the bank and believes in the service that we provide to our customers. Elkhorn Valley Bank, great for you, great for your community.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
$60-50. Hello. $60-50 is the score, the lead for Northeast over the Ellsworth Panthers as we have reached the first half, and that was a crazy, crazy first half, Lou.
Yeah, it was wild. I mean, we've seen everything. We saw Vincent Garrett have 36 points in the first half, and you saw part of his point total came at the free throw line while Ellsworth coach Coach Bender got his second technical foul and got thrown out of the game. So a lot of craziness, a very physical back and forth style of game, aggressive style of basketball, which has led to a lot of fouls, but a lot of points, 60-50. That's an incredible first half.
Before we get any further, we got to talk about Visit Kearney, how Kearney is opening up one of the most amazing premier sporting centers that we've seen, especially in this state. It's going to be so fantastic when it opens up. The Kearney Sportsplex will have a couple huge things. Not only will they have a 59,000 square foot gym, hardwood gymnasium, with 3,000 spectator seats. They'll also be able to hold up to 8 basketball courts. So lots of 60-50 ball games at the Kearney Sportsplex, plus a huge turf field, 66,000 square foot, and a pickleball court, 4 pickleball courts, and a track.
Well, if you don't want to go to Kearney Sportsplex, I'm going to give you a technical foul and kick you out of here. Because that's the place to be, right?
That's just not allowed.
That's just not allowed.
You gotta want to go to Kearney.
I mean, why would you not want to go there? I mean, there's so many things to do, so much room, so many. We've talked about pickleball a lot, but a lot of you play basketball, wrestling, you name it. Maybe not auto racing, but just about everything else you can do at the Kearney Sportsplex.
8 regulation high school basketball courts. I think you could do some auto racing. The Sportsplex is located on Eunice Drive, putting it conveniently near hotels, restaurants, and the new Visit Kearney Center. 60-50 Hawks over the Panthers. Coming up next, we'll take a look at halftime highlights and more on NCN.
Teammates mentoring is in need of mentors, especially for students in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. Meeting with a student just once a week in school can make a positive impact on their life by providing a sense of hope and helping them reach their full potential. 92% of teammates mentors report that they leave their mentoring time in a better mood than when they arrive. So what are you waiting for? Head over to teammates.org today to learn more information about how you can get involved. Join the team. Be a mentor.
So I was a former smoker. My breathing got really bad. My family finally insisted I go to a pulmonologist. And that's when they did tests and diagnosed me with COPD and asthma. Because there's nothing worse than not being able to breathe. And they helped me tremendously. They've helped me get my lung function back. With the help of Faith Regional, I've become a lung hero.
The halftime show is brought to you by Visit Kearney. Find it all in Kearney. And by Insurance 365, your local expert for your Medicare plans. NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit gocurrency.com for details. The Carpet Shop, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years. And by See the Trainer, with locations in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
When you're looking for reliability, innovation, and performance, look no further than Woodhouse Ford. From the powerful F-150 to the versatile Escape and the spacious Expedition, Ford offers a lineup designed to meet your needs and exceed your expectations. Take advantage of exciting offers going on now. Browse our inventory online or in-store at one of our 3 convenient locations in Blair, Omaha, and Plattsmouth.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Let's get moving, Nebraska. Show us how you stay healthy and you could really make a difference. Capture these moments, whether it's a walk in the park, playing with your kids or pets, biking or swimming, or even cooking a healthy meal, and share them with us. Each week, one lucky winner will choose a school to receive a $500 donation from Medica. Join the fun and make a difference. Submit today at newschannelnebraska.com and your school could win $500. Stretch across Nebraska, presented by Medica with News Channel Nebraska.
There are many details that can set your dream apart from anyone else's. But what sets the banks you are considering apart from each other? At Madison County Bank, what sets us apart from other lenders is flexibility. We offer a wide variety of loans, and we pride ourselves on providing lending options for commercial, residential, agriculture, and even unique properties that make your dreams a reality. Madison County Bank, here to help you grow.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Currency is here to help. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. And by Heritage at Fountain Point, redefining senior living with a steadfast commitment to comfort, compassion, and dignity. Heritage at Fountain Point in Norfolk. Living better.
Champions are crowned each year in Lincoln. All of us at Visit Lincoln welcome the athletes, families, and fans from across Nebraska to our community. When the final whistle blows and the game ends, make sure to discover how Lincoln can make your stay even more memorable. Stop by the Visitor Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit us on the web at lincoln.org. Visit Lincoln is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Well, for about a week, I was having a kind of some chest pains, just rumblings across, and it just kept going on and on. And so I said to my husband, I said, I think you need to take me to ER. And I walked into ER and I said, I think I'm having a heart attack. Within 20 minutes, I was in the cath lab. I had a blockage, I believe, over here, and they put in 2 stents. One of them they said was quite long. It was much better than the alternative. Dr. V gives me a lot of confidence and encouragement, and just keep working and keep going. I would highly recommend Faith Regional ER, the doctors, and definitely rehab. They just take care of you. Through courage and the help of Faith Regional, I became a heart hero.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Nebraska, it's time to celebrate our community heroes. Do you know a local hero who dedicates their time to make your community better? Someone who leads with a vision for a brighter tomorrow and inspires others to join? Nominate them today for the Community Hero Program, thanks to Medica. Each month, one Nebraska hero will be chosen and will get to choose a nonprofit to receive a $1,000 donation. Let's honor those who make our community shine. Community Hero, celebrating the heart of Nebraska.
Well, a fantastic first half of basketball. 60-50 Northeast leads Ellsworth, the Ellsworth Panthers. We'll take a look at our halftime highlights brought to you by Visit Kearney. Find it all in Kearney and Insurance 365, the healthcare specialists you want to do business with. We'll take a look at it here. So that first half was pretty exciting, and one of the guys who helped get it done, Vincent Garrett. He's got 36 points, Lou, and his career high at Northeast, 38. We're one half of basketball in.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say he's going to break that here in the second half. He just needs a three-pointer to do that. But he's been really special, really, on not only knocking down perimeter jumpers, but even more so taking the ball strong to the basket. Both teams have really done that. There's an opportunity for the slam dunk in the open floor.
Just a dominant force. Three-pointer on the other end, that's good for Ellsworth, and they had some good perimeter shooting. But the biggest thing that hurt Ellsworth was a technical foul, double technical foul that not only got Vincent Garrett 6 free throws, but head coach Brian Bender ejected.
Yeah, you got Garrett was fouled on that play and missed the shot, but had the 2 free throws coming, and then 2 technical fouls later, he shot 6 straight free throws, and good free throw shooters and good scorers do what you do. You make them count, and he did exactly that, made all 6.
Now, with all that being said, it's still only a 10-point game.
Right.
Ellsworth, a team that's 19-10, battling for a potential top 2 seed in the conference, they're here for a reason. And as well as Northeast is playing, and specifically as well as Vincent Garrett has been playing, this game is not over by any means.
Absolutely not. Both these teams have been very, very aggressive. I think we'll see what happens here later in the ball game if guys start getting into foul trouble. One thing was positive for Northeast is Faines didn't play a lot. After that, he picked up a couple quick fouls, and so he didn't play much in that first half, and they still lead by 10. So you got 3 fouls for him before he fouls out of the game. That's a positive, but I really like this Ellsworth team and the way they attack off the dribble. And, Northeast got to play well in the second half to win this thing.
60-50 Northeast with the lead. They're a team that averages about 77 points per game, just 17 away from their average on the season, 4 points for. So that is big, and trying to get back and kind of get things going again, because that is the key for the Hawks. 60-50. And we're nearly ready for the second half to start.
And Northeast has had problems defensively this year. They give up 84 points a game. So even though they allowed 50, they scored 60. So I think the offense, if you're Northeast, is going to have to carry you here in the second half.
And things about to be underway in half number 2.
I saw that official warns you, Kayla, and he's going to tee you up next time you start talking junk over here to me.
He won't do anything. I talk junk to you, not going to happen. Ball gets through the hands of Garrett, and Rawlings Comenda gets blocked. And then a Wolf. Ball going back to Ellsworth from behind. Chase Williams did not catch the sniff of Trey Burris.
I got that one stripped and then made the problem worse by committing the foul.
Driving in is Burris, kicks 3 from the corner, no good. And Williams with the board. Colin Nick inside to Faines, who's back into the game. Faines up and under, he got it to go.
Again, you have a 10-point lead, and Faines only played about 5 minutes in that first half. So he's fresh right now.
Tavion Brown's been great. Into Comenda, goes up, and a foul.
That time the big fella finished. We've had a few of those where he's caught the ball deep in the paint and not scored, but that time does a good job to follow through contact, take that one off the glass and in.
Free throw on the way from Comenda. It's good. He's got 10 points. Been a pretty good game for the 6'11" freshman center from Paris, France.
Love these JUCOs and how they find international players.
I mean, France has been all over things as a slam from Vincent Garrett. He's tied his career high.
That was set up from the beginning. Singh allowed Garrett to go back door and just fed him a perfect bounce pass for the dunk.
Here's a nice drive, layup, no good, and Faines with the rebound. Well, everybody talks about the U.S. being the basketball capital of the world as Vincent Garrett misses a 3, but France has been pumping out some really quality players, not only in professional basketball, but in college and across the country.
One of my all-time favorite players is Tony Parker, that played for the Spurs back in the day.
So back in the day, it wasn't that long ago. Tough shot off the glass and in for Tavian Brown. See, I remember Tony Parker playing, so it's not that back in the day.
Well, if you remember, it was like yesterday.
Bounce pass. Luke Brown up and goes.
Back and forth. Here we go.
Back to the Frenchman turnaround as Commanda will go back to the line.
Well, Commanda didn't quite get that one to fall, but that was a heck of a pass over the top of the defense to Commanda, who did a nice job stepping away from the defense and almost getting a three-point play.
Ben Tanoff is coaching currently for the Panthers. Free throw good by Commanda.
Commanda is the freshman Frenchman.
I like it.
Say that 3 times.
Freshman Frenchman, freshman Frenchman, freshman Frenchman. Got it done.
I'm impressed.
Brown got the shot. Oh, he counted it.
Yeah.
Continuation. And Luke Brown has a chance for another one.
Strong drive that time by Luke Brown. Gets fouled. Yeah, it might have been a little bit of a continuation, but that's a great job just to play through contact and make the officials make that call.
Brown's free throw is good. Hawks lead it by 13. Oh, a big throwdown on the other end. Rawlings Commanda commanding the rim.
Big fella gets the slam dunk.
Driving the kick to Brown. Brown up and under, floats it in, and Luke Brown's had a very nice start to the second half.
Yeah, Brown's playing very well here, keeping pace right now. Matter of fact, extending the lead.
Bounce pass and Commanda again.
These Rams are taking a beating tonight.
8 points in the first 3 minutes and 4 seconds to start the second half for Commanda.
Wow. Yeah, again, Ellsworth's not going away. Commanda is getting a couple of dunks, getting really good looks. And as well as Northeast played, you look up, you're thinking maybe Northeast up 20. Well, they're up 11, but a lot of time left to be played. And this Panther bunch, these are good players.
71-60, 16:56 to go in the first half of basketball, second half of basketball, rather. Josh Clark, head coach of the Hawks. There he's in that red blazer, and he's in his second season. Clark played at Northeast under Dan Anderson when he found out that he wanted to become a head coach. He kind of bounced around schools in Norfolk, helped coach at Norfolk Catholic, was the head coach at Lutheran High for a year, then came back to be an assistant at Northeast, and now named the 14th head coach in Northeast history. And he's trying to build on some early success last year, and this would be a fantastic way to end his second year.
Oh, yeah, this would be a great win. And you just hope that Northeast can get into that postseason tournament.
With a guy like Josh Clark, not only a fantastic coach, but he's a fantastic man.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. Couldn't ask for a better person to lead this program.
71-60 Northeast with an 11-point lead. Sonny Singh dishes to Williams. Back inside. Faines up and under. Drops in for Faines.
Yeah, Faines took that, used that rim as protection, went underneath there and made that reverse lay-in.
First half was controlled by Tavian Brown. So far, the start of the second half has been all the Frenchman Rawlings Commanda. But how about that shot from Trey Burris?
Burris was not going to be denied on that drive.
Faines. Tip from behind, pulls up the baseline jumper. That's no good. Rebound collected by Scrivener. And Brown picks up the foul. It's his second.
Yeah, you don't want the silly foul like that. It's only a second foul, but after a rebound there, you don't want to pick up a foul 80 feet from the basket.
If you're Northeast, you're excited about that first half you had. You come into this game as the underdog. You're at home. You're playing for a spot in the postseason tournament. Otherwise, you're really not playing for a lot. But as good as that first half was, you can't just play like you've already won the game.
No, not with Trey Burris out there. Another drive just was not going to be denied. They can't keep him out. You're going to have to get a little help on him off that dribble drive.
Hawks lead by 9. Garrett goes up, and that is a career high for Vincent Garrett. 40 points.
Incredible.
Comenda draws a foul and one.
I think that's going to be on Faines. If it is, that's his third. It is on him.
Wow.
Comenda has come alive here in the second half.
He's got 10 points in the half, 17 in the game. So Keegan Burrows comes back in. Second half today is thanks in part to Visit Lincoln. See and experience all that Lincoln has to offer. Discover more at Lincoln.org. Free throw no good by Comenda, and it's going back to Northeast.
Tavion Brown almost got that rebound. That's a great effort. Didn't come up with it, but that's the sort of effort you want out of one of your better players.
Singh pump fakes, gets it to Brown. Nearly lost it, back on the ground. Is he trying to call timeout? No, he was trying to call timeout. They instead call a jump ball.
I think that's going to stay with Northeast. Yeah, kind of, we've already belabored this point, but Northeast got to continue to play at a high level because the Panthers played really well here in the second half so far.
Burrows was left wide alone, and that shot no good. Then he comes in, jump ball. So it's going back to Ellsworth. Burrows lucky not to get a foul.
Yeah, Burrows left that one short, tried to get that offensive rebound. Going against the big fella there, the Comanda, the 6'11 freshman.
Clausen right up on Brown, and Clausen picks up the foul. Wow, the foul disparagement. Northeast has got 6 of them in this second half.
Now, if that continues to mount, you're going to have guys in some significant foul trouble.
Three-pointer is no good. Burrows with the rebound. Well, not only that, but you'll also have a three-pointer here from Clausen, no good. Well, not only that, you'll also have multiple free throws toward the end of the game.
Yeah.
Drive from Burris, floats it up, wanted a lob, miscommunication with Comenda. Brown down the lane, backs it out, kicks. Chase Williams, jump stop floater, no. Burrows rebound, and it will stay with the Hawks. We hope you've had fun through the first 26 minutes, because we sure have.
Yeah, this has been kind of like the Daytona 500. It's just been 90, about 180 miles an hour both ways.
Garrett up and good. 42 for Vincent Garrett.
Well,
I'm going to run off. I'm not going to have room on my page to get his points.
I'm just excited that we were here to see this. This is an incredible performance by Vincent Garrett. His last game here in this gym, and he has put on a show.
Garrett with the free throw. He's got 43, and now Northeast has 78 points. They average 77 each game this season. Where will Vincent Garrett go? I don't know if he's decided yet, but I want to know. Three-pointer on the way and no good. Williams. I'm sure you'll find out that question in about 14 minutes, Lou.
Yeah, I will ask that for sure.
Williams to Garrett. Roll to Burrows and blocked.
Wow.
Fouled instead. Keegan Burrows, 6'10 freshman from Venice, Florida.
Burrows a big dude, but I tell you what, I don't know that there's a better athlete on the floor tonight than Tavion Brown. I mean, we're a ways away, but that looked like a pretty good block.
6'3 freshman Brown blocking the 6'11 Burrows. That's his third block of the game, by the way. Tavion Brown has been tremendous as he and Rawlings Comenda check out.
Tanner, you got 24. Next to you, AJ. Jack's on 34. You're on 21.
Second free throw, no good, and here come the Panthers. They've taken out two of the hottest players so far, but Trey Burris has been great tonight as well, and so has Enki Diarra Gentis. Burris start, stop, spin. Rondawa back to Burris with 6 on the shot clock, and a travel. Trey Burris. 13-point Northeast lead.
Both teams with one turnover in the second half compared to 9 for Ellsworth and 8 for Northeast in that first half.
So Jalen Bradley had the Northeast record for points in a game at 42. We've just been confirmed by Jarrett that it has officially been broken by Vincent Garrett. He's got 43 and counting. And Jalen Bradley's no shove around. That is a fantastic name.
Yeah,
you know what he did, an NBA player.
Yeah, he's a special player that's come right here in Norfolk.
Vincent Garrett wanting to follow in those footsteps. Three-pointer no good, and Garrett grabs the rebound. So Garrett, not only a career record, breaks the Northeast Hawk record for points in a game. And we are just joyful to be able to witness this. Jumper, no good, off the back of the rim, and a foul.
Hey, that's going to go on Luke Brown, I believe. I think that's his fourth. No, third.
Hawks lead by 15. 12-11 to go. But 2 free throws coming from Jack Scrivener.
Yeah, Brown got caught with the push. Already a 1-and-1 situation. That was a 1-and-1. 7th foul, though, for the Hawks, with still 12-11 to be played.
Second free throw, no good, and it's another rebound for Garrett.
Got 5 boards.
Brown calls a timeout, and we'll take one too. Vincent Garrett, 43 points, breaking the Northeast school record for points in a game. 12 minutes still to go. 81-67 Hawks.
At TC Amish Home, we want to help you live better, longer, with a complete selection of health-focused power chairs from Ultra Comfort. Ultra Comfort features zero-gravity positioning, giving you that weightless feeling and increasing your circulation. Elevate your feet, release tension, reduce swelling, and maximize blood flow. They are fully programmable to your customized settings. With the softest, easy-to-clean fabrics, the entire family is able to enjoy the benefits of your new Ultra Comfort power chair. Live better, longer with Ultra Comfort at TC Amish Home in Norfolk.
So athletic director Jarrett Mills was pretty pumped up to come over here and show us that stat sheet that said, hey, guys, Vincent Garrett just broke the record held by Jalen Bradley.
Yeah, local legend Jalen Bradley. And now I think Mr. Garrett has etched his name, obviously, in the record book. I'm excited to see what he can do after this season.
Now where he goes, you got a lot of questions to ask the young man in 12 minutes, Lou.
Yes, I do.
And normally we like to keep the player of the game a secret, but it's hard to be secretive tonight.
If somebody goes off for 40 this last 12 minutes, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Vince Garrett.
Garrett step back three, no good that time. Wanted another bucket. Randhawa, good ball movement by the Panthers. A three is short. Williams with the rebound and off-ball foul. That's on Clausen. That's his fourth.
That's his fourth, yep.
Another 1-1. So if you're Northeast, you really got to be careful. And Clausen's got to be careful too.
Yeah, not happy with it, but just got to walk away. These officials are already.
Yeah, we've seen. They'll throw up the tee.
Yeah. Coach Brian Bender got under their skin, and he's no longer watching the game in the gym.
Think he's watching NCN?
You never know.
Diarra Gentis with the free throw. Second one on the way and good.
The question is going to be now, can the Hawks finish this game? It's still a 12-point game. I mean, it's not impossible for Ellsworth to come back and get this thing, so it's going to be important for Northeast to finish this game strong.
The way the Hawks have been playing, you'd think that they'd be up by 30.
Yeah.
But that's how good Ellsworth is.
Yeah. It's a good basketball team, and I like that drive there. That's a strong drive. You've got to continue to be physical on both ends of the floor because Ellsworth is doing exactly that as well.
Sonny Singh to pass it in. Finds Brown underneath, and Luke Brown, 11 points in the game.
A great job by Brown to get underneath the bucket, and Singh found him for an easy one.
Burris kicked to the corner, a three, no good. Singh with the rebound. Hubert by Gambo's open. Brown to Garrett, he'll take a three. That's no good. Burris. High post kick, top of the circle, three off the back of the glass. Offensive rebound, kick to Burris for three, and connects. Trey Burris.
Yep, Tashuma got that offensive rebound, and you find your shooter. Burris, a fantastic scorer. So not only a great rebound by Tashuma, but also great recognition to see Burris open at the three-point line.
Williams reverses direction, floats it up, and swishes it. Williams' first bucket in the second half. He's got 9 tonight. Burris pulls up, rise and fire, and the rebound to Garrett. Stick around to our top plays after this one is over as Garrett tries to add to them, and he does with the lay-in. Up to 45 points.
45 points, my goodness.
Top plays are brought to you by Currency and Elkhorn Valley Bank. Put in for a good bucket. Themba Tashuma. Nine and a half to go. Garrett, step back. Good ball looking. Garrett will head back to the free throw line.
Again, I think that's what makes Garrett really special. Is he handles the basketball well. He starts and stops and changes directions with the best of them. And he's strong enough to take the ball into traffic and get his shots off and get to the free throw line. Oh, I think everybody's wanting those shots to fall. Everybody's cheering for Vincent Garrett except for a handful of Ellsworth folks here.
I mean, how could you not be cheering for this performance?
Yeah, we got to see a 50, don't we?
I think you have to, right?
You got to. Oh, missed them both.
Missed them both, so that's not good.
Getting tired.
But he gets the rebound. He's not tired yet, Lou.
Wow.
Garrett's got 47.
Incredible.
Obviously, the important thing is still to get the win. A 15-point lead for Northeast. It's not over yet. Open for three. Quez Curry Jr. off the glass and missed. Hawks will get the ball back.
Yeah, 15-point lead. You're in good shape right now, but again, this Ellsworth team's got a lot of guys that can score, and boy, they missed a push there.
And Burris got the steal, then steps out of bounds.
Yeah, Singh pushed off there to get open, and the officials did not see it.
Singh gets away with one there. Williams got it. 92 points for the Hawks.
Big shot. Up 18 now. Hawks are feeling it.
Tashuma fouled underneath.
That's on Faines. That's his fourth. That's a good thing that Northeast up 18 right now, because that's something to watch. Faines has 4. Clausen on the bench right now with 4.
Free throw is good for Tashuma. Northeast, most points they scored this season is 99. They did it the first game of the year against Concordia's JV.
Aha.
They've been close to reaching that mark a few times this season.
I think they're going to get 100 tonight.
That free throw's missed, and Singh with the rebound. Last time we were here on NCN, Northeast got, I believe, 115. Garrett can't get that shot to fall. I don't know if he's left the game.
Yeah, he's got to be getting a little bit tired.
Quez Curry gets his first shot to go. First one of the day. Singh. Behind the back pass to Williams with under 8 to go. 15 on the shot clock. Brown to Garrett. Garrett up and under. Good. He's got 49. Curry, a 3. That's no good. And a box out board. Steps in for the jumper and it connects. Hubert by Gumba. And a timeout on the floor. 7:28 to go. Northeast 94. And Ellsworth 79. This is NCN.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
Pain can affect every aspect.
Little look at the night that Garrett's been having, a career night. 49 points. The previous record in Northeast history was 42 by Jalen Bradley, and Vincent Garrett has already beat it.
Uh-oh.
Look at this pass up the floor. Lob! Oh, and throw down alley-oop jam to Scotty Johnson.
Johnson got up there. Man, oh man, did he get up high and throw that one down. What a great unselfish play by Garrett.
Commander answers back. He's got 19. Garrett's previous career high was 38. Or 38 this year. It was Iowa Lakes in a 5-point win. He scored he did score half of the Hawks' points in that game. He's done that tonight as well.
You got to figure that Garrett is thinking about 50 points. I mean, how could you not? He got a 2-on-1 fast break. He could have been selfish there and taken it in. Probably got fouled, but he gave it up for the slam dunk to his teammate Scotty Johnson.
An emphatic alley-oop. Kick 3 on the way. Good. Ellsworth still fighting back on a 3 from Rav Rendawa. Singh tried to bounce it behind the back. Stolen. Command up the floor. And there's a throwdown from Burris. And a timeout. 13-point lead for the Hawks. Ellsworth not giving up. 6:28 to go as Burris jams it in.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit gocurrency.com for details. The Carpet Shop, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years. And by See the Trainer with locations in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
One thing about working, we've always had employers that took care of all the health care for us. Navigating that was kind of scary, unknown.
We tried to do it on our own, but weren't too confident with, was this really what we should be doing? Sarah is a very welcoming, warm person, and we really enjoy working with her. We laugh, we giggle.
She presented several scenarios, kind of took over where the employer left off.
See, it's all on who you can trust, right, hon?
Yes, dear.
Trey Burris just had a two-handed throwdown to bring the Ellsworth Panthers back within 10. As good as this game has been for the Hawks, it's an upset so far. A team that's 7-17 over a team that's 19-10. The Hawks still are not in the clear, even with 49 from Vincent Garrett.
6:28 to play is enough time to erase a 10-point deficit. And Ellsworth, tell you what, Ellsworth coach Brian Bender was thrown out of the game after getting 2 technicals in the first half. You got Vincent Garrett having a career night, but yet Ellsworth not going away. That tells me a lot about their character.
And a fantastic job by Ben Tanoff and Dwayne Melton, the assistant coaches, for picking up the job of Bender. 3-pointer, that's no good. Garrett with the rebound. Turn around, Garrett. He's got a 50-burger!
Wow. Offensive board. He's got 7 rebounds to go with 51 points.
3-pointer, Rendawa, no good. And an over and back foul against Commanda. 6th foul against Ellsworth tonight, 3rd for Commanda.
The next bucket puts the Hawks over 100.
I don't think I could score 51 points if it was just me in the gym by myself.
Yeah, I'd get tired, I could tell you that much, just shooting that many shots.
Jump stop, jumper, good. Chase Williams. And he's got 14.
There's that 100-point mark for Northeast.
Most points that Northeast has scored this season. Never have been in the triple digits. We've been here twice in the past 2 years, and they've scored 100 each time.
I think they're going to want to invite us back to maybe do all the games.
Williams. .13 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Williams, or rather this is Nick, gets it over to Brown. Luke Brown turns and out of bounds.
Got 1 second left on the shot clock. Now it's going to go over to Ellsworth.
Good defensive possession from the Panthers.
They needed to keep the Hawks from scoring. They do that. Now down 14. Got to continue to attack, and I think if you're Ellsworth, you try to set up some sort of press here going forward with under 5 minutes to play.
Well, if you're Northeast, you win this game, you still got to wait for one more score coming from to see if you can get that 8th spot in the tournament. With a team playing like this, you never know what can happen. The Hawks get in. Hawks can get hot. Here's a three. Ellsworth knocks it down. Trey Burris hits his second three. And a reminder that this game is still not over.
Trey Burris is a great player here at this JUCO level. He's fantastic.
Williams is open, then jumps through and blocked.
Taking on the big fella there.
Garrett, 53!
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And when your team is playing like this, it just gives the whole team confidence to do whatever they want. And that's exactly what Northeast has. It's utmost confidence in how they're playing. Commanda throws it down, a two-handed jam.
Might want to change rims before this one's over. Been a lot of slam dunks here tonight.
Inside, Burrows can't get that to drop. Burris, kick and a steal. Garrett behind the back, slows it up.
Coach Clark telling him, slow it down. You don't need to force anything now. Up 11, 3:19 and counting. You don't need a quick forced shot.
Coach Clark just wants the win, and so do the Hawks. Williams goes up to Commanda. Commanda sends it back, or at least has a really good defensive push there.
You're giving up about a foot there. That's a tough shot.
Brown is open. No good. Good defense on a closeout from Burrows, but the offensive board. Back over to Randhawa. His three, no. Burrows with the rebound.
Good job by Burrows. Get in there, get that defensive board. Now you're really in the driver's seat if you're Northeast. Take care of the basketball. Make free throws if given that opportunity. And don't turn it over, which they just did.
Garrett has it lost. Brown lays it up and in. Tavion Brown, he's got 18 points, and it is a 9-point game.
Brown's another player that has really had a great game. It's just, you look up and see 53 points on the board for one guy for Northeast, but Brown has kept his team in this.
Colin Nick, drive, foul, and going to the line. And make sure you stay tuned for our NECC top performer, as well as our player of the game, thanks to Heritage at Fountain Point. .206 to go in the game. Northeast with a 9-point lead. Free throw no good by Colin Nick.
You're going to have Bryson Faines back in the ballgame with 4 fouls.
Hey, Rob and Tay, box out shooter. Rawlings and Enke, you're by yourself. Rob and Tay, box out shooter.
Nick able to rattle in the second free throw. Timeout called by Josh Clark with 2:06 to go. 103-93. Northeast leads by 10.
Yankton Medical Clinic, Norfolk location, has several multi-specialty outreach physicians, including ear, nose, and throats, orthopedic surgery, urology, nephrology, general surgery, and pulmonology. Our physicians are all board certified. They have obtained the highest level of medical expertise in their field. Rated by our patients with a perfect 5 stars. Yankton Medical Clinic, Norfolk location, offers so much care, so close to home. Located in the Fountain Point Medical Building, Norfolk.
The career record for points in a career at Northeast is 1,098. Vince is at 1,005. And the season record is 658, so he's already crushed that. Well, he's at 551 this season. Behind the back pass to Commanda and a foul. That just shows in perspective the season that Vincent Garrett has had.
Yeah, he's been very special here for this Northeast team, and certainly tonight is a night he'll remember the rest of his life.
But what would make it even more memorable is to end with a win. And it's not over yet. A 10-point game with Rawlings Commanda at the line, who just missed his first.
That's one reason Fane's back in the game for defense and certainly for rebounding. You can't allow those extra chance points here this late in the game.
Both free throws no good by Commanda. I also think that having Bryson Fanes out has probably been the reason why Garrett has been so electric on the offensive end. Usually Garrett loves to feed it to his buddy Bryson. Up and under, tough shot, and it's good for Colin Nick.
That's a big-time drive and finish. 12-point lead now. Northeast really in the driver's seat.
Brown a three and no good with 1:25 to go. Northeast leads by 12. Season has been fantastic for Vincent Garrett. Emmett Page holds the season record with 658. Garrett's at 551. Jalen Bradley, that single game record we mentioned before, was 42. He got that back in 2015, and Garrett's blown that out with 53. A minute to go, a three, in and out. Here comes Tavian Brown. And a lay-in falls for Inky Diarragentis in a timeout. We'll keep it here.
Well, I like this. I like the fight this Ellsworth team is showing. They could have easily cashed it in a while ago, but they continue to battle. Down 10 with 51 seconds to go. Not likely going to get the win. But I think if you're an Ellsworth fan, and certainly the coaches, you love the fight these guys brought tonight. It hasn't gone their way. You've got, as I mentioned before, you lose your coach in the first half, gets thrown out of the game. You got a player on the other team, and Vince Garrett, that's scored 53 points. It'd be easy to just kind of go, well, not on our night, but they continue to fight.
If you're Josh Clark, what do you have to do to get Vincent Garrett to come back for another season?
Change the rules, I guess. I don't know. He's been a great player, obviously, for this program. And I think the game he's had tonight is, that's something you could use, I think, to other players around the country that might be thinking about Northeast. They say, look, we had a guy score 53 points last year. I mean, come here and show off your skills.
Under a minute to go. A 10-point lead for the Hawks. As they look to end this sophomore night on a high note. A baseball pass up to Fanes and a foul. I'll put Bryson Fanes at the line. A 50% free throw shooter. He is 1 for 2 today.
And also a game like this, if you get in that tournament, you certainly hope if you're Northeast you get in. A game like this, it could be something to spur you on and maybe win a couple of games in that tournament, make a run.
Fanes free throws, good. I think of your teams watching Northeast, you probably don't think you want them to get in because of how they've ended this season. They won 4 in a row before losing 3 straight, and all those 3 games they lost were to good teams and by single digits. And they come here at home and are 42 seconds away from an upset victory against Ellsworth.
He's going to keep the ball until somebody fouls him.
He's trying to add to that total.
And why not? I mean, who can blame the guy,
no,
right?
you can't.
Fantastic night. Going to get even more fantastic because they're going to get the win, up 12, 31 seconds to go. And see what Vince got left in the tank here.
These free throws have got to be tough. got the first.
He's kind of got that soft release there, that nice soft release for those free throws. 55 points, 8 rebounds.
Burris kicks. Diarra Gentes, left hand, it's good.
And I don't think they're going to foul, so.
And they will not. The Northeast Hawks, oh, here's a steal. Tavian Brown plays to the final whistle and gets booed by this home crowd. Northeast gets the win, 109-99. Upsetting the Ellsworth Panthers. And have a chance to make it into the postseason tournament off of a career school record-breaking night at Northeast Community College. 55 points by Vincent Garrett. Stay tuned. We've got our interview with head coach Josh Clark and Garrett coming up next on News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Currency is here to help. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. And by Heritage at Fountain Point, redefining senior living with a steadfast commitment to comfort, compassion, and dignity. Heritage at Fountain Point in Norfolk, living better.
Teammates Mentoring is in need of mentors, especially for students in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. Meeting with a student just once a week in school can make a positive impact on their life by providing a sense of hope and helping them reach their full potential. 92% of Teammates Mentors report that they leave their mentoring time in a better mood than when they arrive. So what are you waiting for? Head over to Teammates Outdoor today to learn more information about how you can get involved. Join the team. Be a mentor.
Pain can affect every aspect of your life. Chronic back, neck.
It's Ram Truck Month at Woodhouse Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Browse our full lineup of new Ram trucks, like the rugged and capable 2025 Ram 1500. And take advantage of our current offers happening now. Visit one of our 2 convenient locations in Blair or Bellevue today. Serving our customers since 1991. This is Woodhouse.
Hawks, they get a big 109-99 upset win over the Panthers. And Coach, I'm joined now by Coach Josh Clark. And Coach, kind of quantify what this game means. I mean, you guys played really well. You beat a good team, and it sounds like now that Southwest lost, you guys make the tournament. How exciting does this night become?
Yeah, it was something we've been kind of working for, and we've been praying for. And before every game and before every practice, we kind of talk about the struggle right now. And there was a time when in November to January where we had 5 guys with mono, and so it was a struggle just to kind of get guys every single day just to come and work, and they did, and just praying through it all and just trusting the Lord. And as we did that, like tonight, we put together 40 minutes. It's something that we've been working for, and we're at the right time, and I'm just proud of the guys.
Well, one thing I noticed that you guys really, from the get-go, really attacked off the dribble and kind of forced the contact, got some guys in foul trouble, got to the free throw line a lot. Was that kind of the mindset right now, is just to attack?
Yeah, and it has been all year. We want to get downhill. We want to see what we can get. We have guys that can shoot. We have guys like Vince that you can't stop from going to the hoop. Going downhill, he's one of those guys that has every single move in his bag, and he's just so smooth around the rim. And it's something we practiced, something that was kind of our focus tonight, and we executed well.
And Braden Faines that picked up a couple quick fouls, really didn't play much in the first half, but yet your team was able to maintain that lead, even extend it a little bit. How big is that other guys stepped up when one of your main players is on the bench?
Yeah, it was huge for us. Like Keegan Burrows was big for us tonight. Scotty Johnson came in and did a great job. Those guys are just, it's always next man up. And it's something we can, we talk about and in practice every single day as a competition. So those guys are competing against each other. It's some of the best guys in the conference that are working, for that position. And so as we go and as we grow, and it's just one of those things that where if one guy's down, the next guy steps up, and it's really not that much of a let-off for us.
Ever seen a game like Vincent had tonight?
No, he's a special player. He's going to go somewhere next year that's really, he's going to be playing under bigger lights and under bigger stadiums, and who knows, that kid's a special player, once in a generation kind of kid. So
he shattered the school record tonight. It was 42, but Jalen Bradley, Norfolk's Jalen Bradley set 55 tonight. Incredible. But I thought one play that really stood out to me wasn't one where he scored a bucket. It was one where it was a 2-on-1 fast break and he gave it up for a dunk. He could have easily forced that, tried to get more points, but he gave it up to his teammate. What does that say about him?
Yeah, he's a great kid. It's just a pleasure and a blessing just to coach the kid. He's always a team first guy. He's not looking for himself. And tonight, we've had to tell him during games like, Vince, it's time for you to take over this game. And the last few games, he's really kind of put the team on his back, and when we just kind of rid him out. So he's a great kid. He's a great basketball player, but he's a better kid, better man. So.
Now that it looks like you're in the tournament, what do you guys need to do to go on a run?
Yeah, so we have number 1 DMAC. Probably, I have to look at the thing. Could be DMAC or Kirkwood. We've been waiting for this rematch. We've been healthy now. We had them last time. We had 2 guys on the bench. So it's one of those things that we've kind of circled on our calendar. We make it into a tournament. We got DMAC, and we're going to put together a game plan. And we're a dangerous team right now.
I agree with you. Well, Coach, congratulations on a big win, and best of luck as you head into postseason.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. That's head coach Josh Clark. See if we can get Vince over here. Vince over there, I think Vince is working out a contract. Was that an NBA scout I saw you talking to there? Or?
That's my dad.
Oh, that's your dad, okay. Vince, well, I got to ask you, did you feel, first of all, what did you have for breakfast this morning? I got to know.
Nothing.
Nothing, okay.
Not a breakfast guy, so.
Did you feel something special was going to happen tonight?
Oh, yeah. I was in class, and all I was thinking about was the game. I was so close.
The court's wet, but we'll get through it, okay? So all you were thinking about was the game today? What was going through your mind?
I was like 46 points away from 1,000. That's really all I was thinking about. So, and this is a must-win game to go to the tournament. Southwestern lost, so you got DMAC next. Yeah.
Well, the school record was 42. You shattered that tonight with 55 points. So you're in the record book, obviously, and about 100 points, I think, away from the school single-season record. So you have a chance here if you make a run. Well, what do those records mean to you?
I don't know. Records are meant to be broken, so I guess that's it.
So what was the mindset of your team? You said it was a must-win. Was everybody really focused to go out and get this win here tonight?
Oh, yeah. I haven't yet.
You have a young fan. This guy's got all kinds of fans.
You want me to sign it real quick?
That's the type of guy that Vince is. He's going to sign autographs for fans while we're on the air. 55 points and 8 rebounds tonight, folks. If you just tuned in, where were you? That's my question. Because Vince was pretty special and signing autographs here for the young ones. So, Vince, he's got fans everywhere. So, real quick, we'll finish this up. What's next for Vince here?
I don't know. We'll just have to see. Hopefully a D1. Hopefully we win the championship and go on to play more, I guess.
Maybe get a towel and dry off?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, need that bad.
Well, Vince, hey, what a ball game. Congratulations, 55 points, 8 rebounds. It was a pleasure to watch you. Congratulations on the win, being our player of the game.
Thank you.
All right, that's Vincent Garrett, our player of the game. Kalen, let's go back to you.
Vincent Garrett, dominant performance, 55 points in a school record, and might be more important, the win tonight. 109-99 win, and Northeast will most likely be playing the #1 overall seed DMAC, a game that Josh Clark says, I have waited for this matchup. We'll take you to our top plays, brought to you by Currency and Elkhorn Valley Bank, as we finish up our broadcast tonight. Well, if you walked into the Cox Activity Center before this match started, you were in for a treat. And you might not have known it, but now you do, and you're about to see why. Taking a look at our first half of action between the Ellsworth Panthers and the Northeast Hawks. Ellsworth goes up to a 5-0 lead, but Vincent Garrett knocks down a three-pointer right between the eyes of his defender to get scoring started. Coming back the other way, Enki Diarra Gentes answers back with a three-pointer. Trading punches back and forth. The Hawks are the underdog in this battle. Remember, they need to win for a chance at the tournament and continue their play as Vincent Garrett goes up for a one-handed throwdown and tack on the highlight reel play, continuing his phenomenal first-half performance. A kick-out Ellsworth three-pointer. That's good. A good shot from Ishur Singh Sarai as the Panthers are staying in the fight. Another three-pointer on the way, and that's good for Sonny Singh. Three-pointers were dropping for Northeast, 25% from three on the year, but they were getting them to fall, especially in that first half. 48-35, a two-handed throwdown from the Frenchman Rawlings Commanda. He finished the game with 21 points. Had a really nice first half, but even better second half. Vincent Garrett hit 36 points in the first half, which was a career high, and he throws down another dunk there. The school record set by Jalen Bradley is 42, and Vincent Garrett would break it. We'll get there in just a moment. Here's another throwdown from Rawlings Commanda. Ellsworth trailing, but Northeast continues to dominate, and here's an up and under bucket for Garrett. The school record is his with 55 points. 83-69 the score. Now Ellsworth keeps on fighting. A three-pointer from Burris gets it to go and continuing to stay in the battle. Going on to under 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Garrett, another up and under, just continues to roll his way through the paint and get another shot to fall. How about this one? Garrett, what does he do? Alley-oop, the dish and the throwdown from Scotty Johnson. Put an emphatic finish in this battle. A 109-99 finish, and Northeast gets the win, keeps their season alive, and Vincent Garrett breaks his school record in the process, over 1,000 points in his career. Tremendous from that young man, and tremendous from Northeast. They move to 8-17 on the year as Ellsworth falls to 19-11. And for us on News Channel Nebraska, we thank you so much for joining us, our camera operators, Connor and Paul in the truck. For Lou Siefker, my name is Kalen Debin. The Hawks get the win in a 109-99 victory over Ellsworth. Have a great rest of your night.